First though, my next guest got everybody talking after her show-stopping appearance at Sunday night's BAFTAs. And what some people are calling a divorce dress. Not sure about that. Newly single, Anita Rani is right here. It's so good to see you. Mark Hayes, when he saw you on the red carpet, he doesn't often, he does enthuse, but this was in another league.
He boosted my confidence. He was like, Anita, what? It was amazing to see him. It was amazing to see you, though, Lorraine.
Oh,
I want to say
much.
Congratulations.
It was good fun.
You know, I made a beeline for you to tell you. You looked incredible.
And we had a cuddle, and
Your
it was lovely.
speech was amazing. To see Brian Cox hand that award over to you was a real moment. And I love that you talked about class, because I know when you came to speak to me on Woman's Hour, you were talking about how important it is that people from working class backgrounds have opportunities. So it was your night and you were spectacular.
Well, you wear the dress, though.
Well, who
Look
is
at that dress.
Who is it?
I just think that, you know, that is a woman in her prime.
Yeah.
And confident. That's what it's a dress that gave you so much confidence.
Yeah, it's not a revenge dress. It's not a divorce dress. It's
I
a
don't
woman...
like that phrase.
No,
do you?
it's a woman owning who she is dressed.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, I would not have worn that dress 10 years ago.
Would you not?
I don't know. Yeah, I probably would have worried about this and thought about my arms and my thigh, all of that nonsense. But for some reason, yeah, I am wearing that dress. It's not wearing me. And I think there's something about...
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I think there's just something about a woman, a transformation where you just embody a bit more confidence.
Yes.
And then, you know, clothes are an interesting thing because I think you can wear the same outfit, the same person can wear the same outfit, but if you're not feeling at your most confident, you won't own it in the same way.
You're so right. The dress is great. I mean, it's beautiful, but it's what's happening inside you, isn't it?
Completely.
And what's happening, like, with your face and your eyes and how you present yourself, all of these
just
things.
how you walk. And that is something that has happened to me in my mid-40s. How it's happened, when it happened, I've sort of thought about it because lots of people keep asking me about it.
Of course they do, yeah, of course they do.
You know, it's when I came to talk to you about my memoir when I first wrote that during lockdown, and I think there's a lovely... There's a
great
fly.
big fly in here.
It's hanging out with us.
Go away. Go away. Silly fly. Honestly, trying to upstage us. How rude.
The memoir, you know, when you sit down, you've done it. You've spent time sitting and writing and thinking about things. Yeah. And it really makes you think about your life, how you've got to where you are. And lots has happened to me in the last few years. You know, my life has changed. I lost an auntie during lockdown. I've not spoken about that. Who was
That's really hard.
It's really
so
hard. We were very close. She wasn't even 60.
Oh,
and she was an amazing woman, but who did everything for everybody else, as a lot of the women around me have done. And then you realise, well, maybe she should have lived for herself a little bit more. And here I am with this amazing opportunity, this privileged life that I've worked very hard for, as you have.
Indeed.
So what do? Do you continue, or do you just make a choice like none of the women in my family had? And I thought, well, I sort of owe it to a lot of women who have come before me to just wear that dress.
Wear that dress.
Wear the dress.
Absolutely.
And I want to say to all women, that's sort of where I feel like I'm at. You know, I want to tell all women just... And I know I'm in a privileged position, and I know to be able to make these choices isn't... Not everyone can do it. But I think we can all make time for ourselves a little bit and try and sort of heal whatever's going on within yourself. So that's where I'm at in my life. I just want to kind of keep pushing that agenda.
I think it's fantastic.
Yes.
Honestly, I really do. And it is, you're right, it's about how you're feeling in amongst yourself. It also has to be said, you have got a body that is fabulous. I mean, it really is. That does help a teeny weeny bit.
I do like to run. Just keep running. I'm very active.
Yes.
Even if I'm not running, I'm moving. I'm sort of twitching all the time.
Sure.
I don't know if it is fabulous. We all have that negative...
Don't we? That inner saboteur.
Yeah.
Saying you're not good enough. And you know, this, yeah.
Exactly, and it's such a waste of time.
Isn't it?
It's time that we all sort of put that to one side. I think there's loads of... I'm on Instagram quite a lot, and there's something about there's something going around just saying, wear the shorts. You know, just do it. Yeah. Because if you don't do it now, when will you do it?
Do you know, you're so right. I think that's awful when people say, oh, I'll wear that dress when I've lost so many silly pounds, whatever it be. No.
Don't save it for best.
Oh, thank you. That is my mantra.
I used to do it. I used to save things for best.
Yes.
I used to find it really difficult to treat myself. All these things, my inner dialogue was... My self-critic. Nobody can be harsher on me than my own inner self-critic. Right. But you've got to put that voice to bed. Otherwise, you will wake up one morning and it's a fear I have and then think, why didn't I just do it?
Yeah.
You know, if you're in your 60s now and think back to how harsh you were when you were in your 20s or your 40s and you thought, oh, I can't do that, I can't do that. And now you wish, oh, if only I'd just done it.
Anita, I'm exactly the same. I mean, I'm going to be 65 this year.
Yeah.
And I look back at pictures of me when I was like 16, 17, 18, and I thought I was huge and I didn't think, you know, and I did. And I go, there was absolutely nothing wrong with you whatsoever.
Yeah.
Why were you not, you know, feeling that confidence?
And it's such a waste of time, and it's so many different things, isn't it? It's the way society expects women to behave. It's our own inner dialogue, but that is, again, put on us. So it's about how do we get to a point, and I think it's a great conversation that's happening. There's lots of... You're talking about it. I'm talking, but we're here talking about it. I actually think there needs to be a programme about it.
I think so,
I think there needs to be a sort of new makeover, transformation programme where it's not just, of course, an outfit can make you feel amazing for a minute.
What's happening.
That is the only thing. In here. And how do we talk about that? How do we... You know, I've gone through therapy. I've had an amazing woman who has helped me get to an amazing place. And I used to be the person who'd think, you know, how is that going to help?
But we'd all be a bit like that, aren't we? That just, can you be dismissive about it? But actually, if that's helped you, you really do seem as if, you know, I've said this to you a minute ago, in your prime. You know, that's the feeling. It's like anything is possible. You're doing so many different things. I mean, you're a writer. Of course, you're doing Women's Hour, which is an amazing thing to do. That programme is fantastic because you can have fun with it. You also deal with really important issues.
Yeah.
But also fun things too. That's the joy, isn't it?
I absolutely love it. And new lineup, there's me and the amazing Nuala McGovern. Oh, she's fantastic. So she started on Monday. I get to interview... I know you, which
I loved that. It was just like a really good conversation.
It was a brilliant conversation. And, you know, there was a time not that long ago where people were saying, do we need Women's Hour? Do we need a space?
We do.
Now more than ever. And it really feels like we're taking it into a new era for a new generation of women. And, I'm taking Women's Hour to Glastonbury. Cannot wait for that. Yep.
Excellent.
I know, can't wait.
Oh, that's going to be really good. What are you going to wear?
What? I mean, this is the question now.
You know, that's obviously really not important at all.
Oh, no.
But it kind of is.
I mean, but that's the point, isn't it? It's about all of it. And you can do a serious programme where you're interviewing Hillary Clinton or yourself or, you know, hopefully, I'd love to interview Ray. I'm just putting that out there. Whoever it might be. And also turn up to the red carpet and wear that. And you can't put women in one lane. We can embody it all.
Excellent. Yes. On that note of complete sensibleness, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for getting me on to talk about it.